Tournament registration last call. Tonight we'll be wrapping up registration for those of you that have been hesitating on wanting to play. This is effectively your last call, and we'll be beginning the tournament this week. Make sure you the crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. I've spent the last literally 3 days playtesting the Legendary Fisherman / Chaos, the Ryukushin deck, and it has been so freaking fun. I actually just picked up my Legendary Oceans, and then I noticed something. You know these Hobby League versions from way back in the day? Well, technically, would you consider that the highest rarity, or something like Retro Pack 2? But at the end of the day, you know, this card only has common printings out the wazoo. But if you're somebody that's looking at this going, oh, kind of want Legendary Oceans, well, you get playsets on eBay for like $6. Effectively the same thing here, but I just wanted to kind of bring this up to your guys' attention here, because this is dumb. This version shouldn't be anything crazy on TCG Player, but here we are. Alright, Ecclesias, we're down to 401, and on up to 405. Stratos is one on the $300 mark, and then 320. Wow, 245, 255. Ugh. Cheese Owls, 170. Wow. Snowls are $90. Ugh. Alright, Destroyer Phoenix Enforcers, $85. Ecclesias, floating around 55. Moe's are under about 40. Small World's about $35, $36 at this point in time. No real surprise there. Lord of Heavenly Sky Prisons, 25s. M-Pens, $20. $9 on the secrets. You know, the set really did cool down in value, but there's still some high notes in here. I just wanted to cover this because it's been a little while since we've looked at Burst and what Burst is really doing now. Wow, these Ice Shades are about $3 now. Okay, well, I like when we can see things like Ice Shade having value. $2 on Flunderies and Snells. Wow, and Ruined Forces are $2 whole. Yeah, that's your little wrap up on the Sword Soul set. Oh boy, Sky Striker stuff. You know, after this Kagari BS, watching these jettison up here, I hate this so much. 12-2 was the last ones we had sold. Granted, you know, you're holding at 220. Yeah, these have been going up for a hot little while at this point. Shizuku's at 163s, Hayate's at $45. Kaina's at 24s. It's actually not bad. Then there's the Widow Anchor buyout. Now, I know a lot of you guys just like look at the higher end stuff and go, oh, but $20 per Widow Anchor now, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just take a moment to appreciate how absurd this is. And that's for both copies, by the way. Look at that push up there. Wow. Yeah, literally $18, $19. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, $20 per Widow Anchor. All 2 secret copies across the board. Anybody else surprised about that? Because I'm really not. The more that, I mean, even this version's bought out. Wow. Yep. $12 on these, sitting on up to that. So secrets, definitely pricey, but I'm not really surprised about this, considering the fact that this has become like one of the returning control decks to the table. Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer literally carrying this deck on its back here. Yeah, a lot of players have become very excited for the chance to once again pick this up and mess around with it. And of course, because of that, prices go to the moon. Happens every single time a new control deck comes out. Artifact Lancias. Now, we know that gold rares exist for these. Like, we're not completely stupid, but yeah, the pinnacle of these has been a ride. Granted, $10, $11. The secret rares, only 24 listings on the table here. I mean, that's not a lot, but as the quantities tend to go down for the higher rarities at this point in time, I'm just here to educate people and tell you, yeah, it's not a fun time out here. Golds are $2, and then you've got dual devs out here that are essentially $2 as well. Alright, but, well, commons are all minimum $1. So, you have 2 holo variants, but that more sought-after Heroes Revenge Secret Rare, it's going to punch you in the face for that $11. And nothing you can really do about that right now. At least you have 2 other holo variants that you can deem as a replacement at this point in time. Yay! Battles Legend stuff. ZW or ZSSN Sage. You know, I knew it was a matter of time till we got the new Utopia stuff. The Utopia stuff finally circulated through the player base. And yeah, it looks like $9 for the most part here. Not really surprised to see that this card went out, because considering the fact that this is literally the entire backbone of the strategy, getting that ability to search for that rank up spell card and through the hyper rank up, that's the only reason why you really care about playing this. Anybody else surprised? Also by the fact that it's literally, if you control the card, you get a free special summon of this thing from your hand. Okay. It's everything that you wanted for the Utopia strategy, so no real surprise there. Fossil Skull Knight. This card desperately needs a reprint, Konami. When you're paywalled behind $22 at this point in time, I'm not really surprised about this either. This is one of those cards that, because it gives you literally the free, you can banish this card from your graveyard, target a monster on the field, and destroy it. That graveyard resource that you can access with our dear friend, hi Nadir Serpent. Just that you can access at any point in time, versus the Initis, which is the immediate value. So most of the decks that I think have played this, there's not a lot of them out there. It's more towards like the heavier dedicated builds that want to take advantage of the floating resource, or, you know, something that it doesn't really care about its extra deck. For example, some Eldritch variants would probably be playing 2 to 3 of this, along with Initis as well, because, you know, you have Extrafts, Prosperities, just more generic fodder for you to be able to pop and generate those resources with. Let's see here. You know, I cover this every single market watch at this point in time, because this card is the watch right now. The OCG is going crazy about this right now. $55, $56, $58. You're at $60 right now, heading on up here with Alubers. Your time to get these at cheap value is gone. All right, everybody was aware of this for some time. Will this card probably touch $100 with no reprint? Yeah, there's a high possibility of that, especially since the OCG is having the amount of high impact that they're having right now with the whole engine that's just so abusive with that new fusion spell card. Yeah, Konami did their job. They wanted to make, you know, branded a very powerful deck, and they did just that. So if you're pissing around out here going, I don't know if I want to buy these or not, when they're $100, you can cry. I don't think they'll hit that high, but they're definitely going. Albions, I'm glad to see that more Albions are back on the market here. I'm glad to see that there are 54 listings of these. Considering the fact we've crashed down a little bit here, $13, $14, that is not bad whatsoever. I mean, look at that curve go. What else we got back here? Scrapyard. This one's interesting. We still only have one printing of this, but the entire thing that we were playing this was just as another search engine for another scrap tuner. I mean, people really do love their additional resource generators out here, but you know, these aren't that crazy in value. Like, look at that curve there. We've pretty much curved out about $8, $9 at this point in time. I'm not too particularly crazy about that, but once again, this is one of those cards that with one printing, it's kind of, it had its time, and now we're on the cool-off phase for this, so should you pick these up? Probably not, but just be aware. Dark World No More. Did you guys know that the secret versions of these are, I mean, we topped out long ago at the $20 mark, but you're cruising about $18, $19 at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. Even those commons down there from those structure decks that everybody said were bad. You guys remember when people like Spirit Charmers is a bad structure deck? Yeah, you're nice, $9, $10 now. You're literally the cost of the structure deck at this point in time just to get board breakers out of it. Yeah, Spirit Charmers is looking like an absolute banger of a deck now. Wow, you can still pick these up for $12, $13. Effect failures are $2. The Regeki is $1. It's token 75 cents, but that's still value. Still decent stuff in there. Destiny Hero Dasher Ultimates. Oh no. Today on the really expensive side of the market. Oh no, it's still $230, $230. Oh boy. These really do go up. It's amazing to me how these go. $300, $330. Nope, not for me. Fusion Destiny's $25. Yup. Anybody surprised about that? Yeah, I'm not. $20. Fusion Destinies finally blew up. Yikes. Ill Blood Seeker Heirs. Oh boy. Huh. Unlimbs are $149, but you can get first eds at $130. That's what I'm saying. No, there's near mint there. Near mint light play for $116. Light play for $179. Wow. Ill Blood's blue. $250. No, thank you. And then Photon Orbals. I just wanted to point these out. If you guys want these legendary White Dragon Abyss original prints, these are $6, by the way. So guys, think about today's market. Please comment down below, especially if you crap out of that subscribe button. I'll see your beautiful faces back here later on the day with some more cool ass content. Peace out, guys. Patrons! Thank you. Ah!
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.